Hi, this video is to show you how to use ChatGPT to proofread your work in the correct way. So you will already be using ChatGPT in terms of proofreading your email or other communication or even your assignment or your research or your report. And sometimes you get frustrated because some of the contents generated are not what you wanted and you don't want your content to be changed from the original meaning of what the content tried to communicate. So if you watch this video to the end, I'm going to show you the technique that you could use to eliminate those contents you do not need in your proofreading. So here is the work I'm going to proofread. You're going to notice some errors here. For example, you say, dear viewers, and then you have AROX instead of ARG. So basically, the ChatGPT will correct this, whether you are using my technique or your current procedures. Now, if we copy this work here or this email, which I'm going to send to my viewers watching this YouTube, thanking them for supporting this channel and other things, you will be surprised that ChatGPT will modify the content. So the first thing I have to do, for example, let me just simply say, I proofread. And then I have hyphen, and then I paste the contents, and it's simply going to proofread it, but it's going to, of course, add some more information that I do not need in the content. For example, you could say some of the suggestion, therefore, and those kind of information. I kindly request that you subscribe. So very polite, and that is good, but of course, not all email you want to be as polite as what this artificial intelligence is generating for you. You want the contents to reflect exactly how you want it to go forward to the recipient. So if I want to correct this, one method that I could use is to instruct the artificial intelligence or ChatGPT to do this. I'll say proofread. All right, I'll have command. I'll say, do not change the contents of the email. Keep sentence structure as it is. Then I'll have hyphen, and then paste my work and put that forward and see what we get. So when we look at this, it's basically more reflective of the information that I included in my previous email. So for example, when I said I'm writing to thank you for your valuable comments, so it's a thank you for your valuable comments. It does the proofreading and it doesn't really change much about what I have here. So for example, you could say, if you look at this last part, I say, therefore, please subscribe to our channel. I hit the like button below to show your support. If we look at the sentence itself, it corrected the hits, and it also corrected the viewers, which I have earlier. If we compare this to this one here, it's basically adds some more information here, and I kindly request. So I didn't want to go to that extent of having some of the notes. I could even go further to say, do not change the contents because it hasn't really gotten to that level of accuracy to retain my content and just simply proofread. I'll just say simply proofread without changing the contents. So let's see how that goes. Of course, I got exactly what I wanted. So I'm writing to express my gratitude. You say, I'm thanking you for your valuable comments. Again, there's still some few changes there. But again, the further I go, the more it reflects the original context of the email that I sent earlier. And you could do even more by giving specific instruction to ChatGPT of exactly how you want it to proofread the information you put into the system. So I hope this video was helpful to solve problems of ChatGPT generating context for you. And especially when you are writing a report, the connotation, the presentation, the paragraph, the sentence structure have connotative meanings, but if the artificial intelligence change the structure and the presentation of this information, it may connotate a different meaning from what you originally intend to communicate.